And we are underway in Buffalo. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing right away is Daniels. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
The Bills take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook.
And he stopped immediately there.
He was taken down by
no gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Cook.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Allen. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sonny Styles. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
They run with a man they call Bill, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And running with power here. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That good for 22 and a first down.
22 yards. And the Commanders' first down.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, first and 15. Here's Daniels. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
15 yards to go.
And they'll run it here. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Here is third down and 4. To throw is Daniels. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Washington.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down. But he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Play action, now it's Daniels.
They'll roll him out right. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Jaden Daniels.
35 yards.
And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Ty Johnson.
And a terrific return as they finally do stop him, but not before he's inside the 15.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And now off to the races down the right side.
And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. There's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, expect from it, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
21 yards. That's good for the Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
This 2nd and 4.
Cook up the gut. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Allen now looks to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 21.
Bills first down. 1st and 10.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Touchdown!
Khalil Shakir
From 21 yards away.
And the Bills are back within a score. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score. Commanders 14. Bills 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call time that in your group.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing now is Daniels. Being chased out left. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action. Daniels. That's complete to White. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Washington.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and a couple. To the air goes Daniels. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it can be tipped up and picked off.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Daniels looking to throw. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Daniels going to throw for it. And he is caught. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Rashad White in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A final shot before half for Allen. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Allen now. A final shot before break. And this one's going to sail on him a bit. And it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. And it's a presentation of EA Sports. Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Another Bills 1st down.
On play action, Allen rolling to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Allen going to throw. Past the 20. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 39 yards there, a big one.
Like my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bills take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they're back with it, a touchdown at 21-14. Here's Bass now to send it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Once again, Krosky Merritt. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Ed Oliver through the line and hitting him for the loss. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. Now Daniels. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Washington.
Oh, good move. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well.
And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Rashad White with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. The extra point try now for Moody. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Allen. His throw incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Throwing, Allen. Flush to his right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's more. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
It's 4th down.
Here's Allen. And this is caught. He hits more. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
16 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10.
To throw is Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Allen. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. But he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use him on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. The clock stopped. 50 seconds to play. 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
And the Bills, first down. First and goal.
Throwing is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts.
Second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Allen. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know,
it doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. The Bills say they have it, and they do. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Allen. That is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
56, 56, 180.
Back to throw. Allen. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game.
At their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. What a